gift of a fifth of bourbon for Kimber, and even paused in the parking lot to noose a pink bow around its neck, thinking that I'm doing Sally's dirty work here, telling Kimber that I'm here to see if the table's going to fit down my Uncle Raleigh's basement stairs and maybe take it away. I parked in the driveway and rapped on the front door for at least 5 minutes. The only answer was the buzzing of the crickets in the hedges and, down the block, someone pulling a stubborn mower starter again and again, Kimber thinking she can stand me up. Maybe I'll just go away. I wiped sweat from my face and squinted up the brick face at the gabled roof in the hard sunlight. It was an exquisitely sad house, tidy and practical, sure, but also haunted in the way that only a once happy home can be. And with the lights off, Sally's car gone, and the front door firmly locked, it had me thinking it's looking a lot like a dwelling abandoned ahead of a coming disaster. I tried the doorbell, waited fuming for another 5 minutes, and then walked around back, trailing my hand along the thistly hedge to let myself in, the mower roaring to life the same instant I located the key in its usual place, the hollowed-out rock beneath the old juniper. A rockabilly tune had been playing on the car radio, and I began whistling the melody as I hopped up the deck stairs. Matchbox, I think it was, or maybe Gone, 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 one of my father's durable favorites, the notes rising, along with my blood, to the idea of moving freely alone through Sally's house. Though the song died on my lips when I reached the top step to the pool deck and found Kimber, wearing only a bikini, fully reclined on a lounge at poolside. It's no small thing to run up on a woman in any state of undress and discover that she's ignorant of your presence. In moments like that, it's just you alone with your conscience, and this can be cold company indeed. The temptation was sharpened when I realized that this was Sally's green bikini from high school. Taut halos of fabric, the color of American money that provoked something deep in my reptile mind. A few simple truths presented themselves for inspection, among them the realization that Kimber, following her sister's example, had come to possess the sort of body that could electrify a stretch of beach from 100 yards. Husbands looking up dreamily from their sandcastles, wives reaching absently for their cover-ups. Her mouth full and bow-shaped, blushed coral against tanned skin, and you sensed within the perfect white teeth one would expect of a dentist's daughter. Envy, the words that rolled from such a mouth, those lucky consonants, caressed with a tongue tap, kissed and sent on their way. She wore sunglasses, dark and depthless as pools of motor oil, the color plagiarized by the glossy hair spilling around her neck and shoulders, her toes hooked into the style of tiger print heels the women in the underwear magazines wore when they hiked up and down the runway. I'm remembering Kimber at age 10, cultivating a habit of adorning her fingers and toes with butterfly stickers. Now, a tattoo of a serpent coiled around her bare ankle, heading upward from her instep. I imagined that she was dozing away her hangover, insensible to my hammering on the front door, and had allowed myself maybe 15 or 20 seconds of appreciating the shining length of her tanned body against the green bikini, the steel key warming to my tight grip, when her lips moved, asking, "Enjoying the view?" She sat up cross-legged and lit a cigarette, stirring awake my mad itch for a smoke, and made no move to cover herself. My aunt sometimes accused women who dressed this way in public of leaving little to the imagination, but I was inclined, in that moment, to think the problem there was not so much with the clothing as with my aunt's imagination. "Jake Asprey," she said. "Kimber, long time. I'm here to measure the table." "Worried it's too small, Jake?" She raised her head, revealing a withering smile, listing to starboard, and showed me my reflection in her sunglasses as she exhaled smoke through her nose. My mouth hanging open in that reflection, so I closed it.